with Tools to Connect and DNET events, DNET speaker series, along with Hank Yuloff with Our Marketing Guy. So I want to ask you a few questions, Hank. Tell us a little bit about Our Marketing Guy, and obviously you're a marketing strategist. So can you give us an idea of when you go and talk to a company, what do you offer them? What's kind of the direction you take them?
OurMarketingGuy.com came out of a lot of years of working with small businesses. Many of them can't afford their marketing department, so it kind of either defaults to the owner of the company or to their assistant or to a sales manager or somebody that isn't trained in it and has too many other things to do anyway. We started out as a promotional product company and have grown from that, because when you're selling somebody a promotional product, if you're doing it right, you're asking them, how are you using these things? You know, why do you want one of these with your logo on? And my background was ask questions, find out what they're doing. So it grew to a not on staff, but as an outsourced marketing person. And what we're looking to do when we sit down with somebody is find out who they're marketing to, what markets are they going to and do they know really well, but also what markets haven't they targeted, and who are they thinking, you know, who aren't they thinking of?
Okay, well let me ask you this. What about, I mean, I run, with me into the social media arena, I run into a lot of clients that they don't even know where to start. They don't know what they don't know.
Yeah.
So is that where you could come in and work with them? They maybe have they've done their logo and their business cards, or they threw something together. I mean, I run into that a lot. A lot of small businesses think, I need a quick website or I need a quick logo, and they go in and do it themselves.
They want to get it off their desk.
Yeah,
it's been on the to-do list for a long time, and they finally check it off.
Right, and then when they start actually making money, then we need to do something different. I mean, is that where you could come in before they start? Is working with them on how to develop their marketing materials as well as direction?
I've worked with companies that are brand new. I need a logo. I need a name.
Got it.
You know, it could be, you know, a plumber, for example, that it's just going to be my name, you know, the plumber, as opposed to coming up with something that will help them as they grow. You know, a bad example maybe, but one of the last people I just worked with was a plumbing company that was just starting. And it could also be a company that's been around for a while. They're a little bit established, they're growing, or they feel like their sales are stagnant, or they want to look for other markets. You know, some of them, I would love to hire more people and hire more salespeople, but I'm not sure where to send them. So sometimes it's, what are we targeting? What do we want to do? What products do we have that are most profitable? Which products do we have that aren't profitable? What I generally do is sit down with somebody for 2 to 3 hours, take them through a 71-question questionnaire with them and some of their top people, and we look at what they're doing now and how they're talking with their customers, and what do their current brochures look like, and what do their sales tools look like, and what does their logo look like, and
so even from, you even address the marketing from the time that they're a retail brick and mortar establishment, from the time somebody walks in the door or calls on the phone.
Yes.
You can even help them portray the image they need to portray I mean, that's still marketing, right?
Absolutely. And brick and mortar, there's a ton of different things you can do. What's funny is that we have we've fallen in love with the internet. And the internet has taken the place of a lot of traditional forms of advertising, like yellow pages almost don't exist.
Right.
But a brick and mortar business can do a whole lot of things to generate business at their business that they can, you know, in addition to what they do for the internet. What's amazing, I just sat down with the owner of a private gym, and he was looking for some ways to market his business, and we walked outside when we were finished. And I looked at his windows, and there was nothing on his windows. And so wait a minute, we've been talking about drive-by business, but there's nothing on your window. You know, so with brick and mortar, there's a lot we can do as well. As well as business to business.
Okay. So even help them with signage where
Absolutely.
that's placed. I notice I go into a lot of retail establishments and they don't have their business cards. I mean, something as simple as that, and people don't think about that.
Yeah, that's real simple.
Yeah. So
well, it's simple for you and I because
right.
we look at it all the time. When somebody was trained to be, let's just say a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody's going through to be a lawyer, or someone's training to be an accountant, they're taught all the things to do there, but there are no classes in how to market themselves once they do that.
Right.
Whereas you and I need accountants and we need our own lawyers,
mm-hmm.
but we know how to market, but we don't know how to do that. So that's where we come in.
Yeah. Though we all know what we know, and we don't know what we don't know.
My slogan is marketing is everything you do. Marketing is everything you do when you're not doing what you do, and we help you do it better.
Mm-hmm. Well, what about, let's say a service. Let's say an accounting firm, or just a singular accountant working out of their office.
Mm-hmm.
Is there
you almost...
Yeah, I know.
We almost had to stop and read these again. There was a chair malfunction.
That's okay. So is there something that you can help them do? Let's say they network and they have their business cards and
mm-hmm.
but other than that, they're a numbers guy.
Yeah.
I mean, is it something that is that something you can help just professional services people?
Absolutely.
And they think they don't need marketing?
Well, if they think they don't need marketing, if you're watching this and you think you don't need marketing, don't call us. Seriously, don't. It's like teaching a pig to sing. We don't want to annoy the pig. We're not. The reason you're watching all of the videos and doing stuff with DNET is you need something, or you think you might. So let's take that. If you don't think you need marketing, turn this off. Okay, now we still have our audience.
And if they don't know whether they need marketing or not, they do.
Sure. Or then it's a simple it's a simple phone call. Ask us. And I've had a financial planner that I sat down with, and honestly, he was doing a pretty good job, and he didn't need my 71 question. He was really good and on top of it. So it came down to what he really needs to do is hire me a few hours here and there and tweak what he's doing. But going back to the accountant example, sure, it's what kind of businesses are you good with? What do you want to work with? I met with an accountant the other day, bookkeeper. Her expertise is working with contractors. She knows that business really well, and different accountants do very well with different kinds of businesses. So we're going to talk to them about targeting. It all starts with who you want to target and who you don't know that you want to talk to.
Right.
From then, it's putting together a program, how you're going to talk to them, and what is the message that you want to get to them. For us, this is basic stuff, but let's work on it. Let's focus on who do you want to talk to, and we'll start there. And it starts the same way with almost every business.
Yeah. So in the social media, I mean, obviously that's what I do.
And you do it incredibly well.
Oh, thanks. I paid him well to say that. So in the social media world, obviously that's what everybody's thinking about doing. Everybody's being told, well, you have to be on Facebook, and you have to be on YouTube, and you have to be on Twitter, and you have to, on all of these platforms. And so a lot of times when I get clients, they don't have a message.
Yeah.
And that's where you come in to help craft that and develop, so it makes my job easier. Rather than starting from scratch or telling them they need to go find somebody like you to help develop and craft that message, and then help see them through and make sure they stay on track.
Sure. She answered my question. She asked the question and answered at the same time. Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to kind of simplify that there's different types of marketing.
Yeah.
This day and age, that we have the social media, and that's all fine, well, and good, but you still have to have that plan.
Exactly.
And and where I could come in and do your online plan for you, I don't touch any of the offline. But if you come in and do the strategy sessions with them, now it certainly makes my job a little easier, the client's job easier.
Yes. If we know who we're talking to, you can find a lot of places online where you can send them. You know, join this LinkedIn type of group where you're going to find all of these people that you've talked about targeting. Yeah. Once they know where they want to go and the kind of business they want to write, yes, you'll be able to do your business much better, and I'll help them find who they want to talk to.
Great. Okay, so one last thing.
Yes.
You have a show coming up in a few days.
So most of the time they're going to watch this, and the show's going to be long gone. So in which case, we'll talk about the 11th annual, but this is the 10th annual.
Okay, so I just want to get a plug in for your show because it's great. I've been the last few years and it is phenomenal. So if you're in the Los Angeles area, you won't want to miss it. We'll actually be doing some recording of the show. So even if you're not in the Los Angeles area, you can get an idea of what's going on at the show. So tell us just briefly a little bit more about that.
Briefly. It's called the Promotionally Minded. Our corporate veil is called Promotionally Minded, but we're OurMarketingGuy.com. We're doing an OurMarketingGuy.com 18 ways to market your business better. It's by invitation. The way you can get invited is to call 800-705-4265, our phone number, and say, I saw the video that you and Kay did and I want to get there. We're limiting it to 25 people, some of our clients, some of our potential clients. And we go through 18 inexpensive ways to market your business. Usually, when I do this, it usually ends up at about 25, but we'll lock it in at 18. That goes for an hour and a half from 12:30 to 2. From 2 to 5, there's a trade show setting where a whole bunch of us talk about ways to market your business. And I'll sit down with people and do that quick targeting.
Okay.
What are you doing now? What do you want to do? Let's take a very quick Band-Aid approach to what you're doing. And then from 5 to 7, since we're a member of a whole bunch of different chambers of commerce, it's just your regular Chamber of Commerce mixer, and that's local. So that's what we do. It's a way to come in. We'll expect a couple hundred people coming through the door during the day, and it's a lot of fun. Oh, and if you come, you get the OurMarketingGuy.com paper cube that fits on your desk, and it gives you the message that life is awesome, have an amazing day each time you use it. So you get this and a whole bunch of other promotional toys.
Oh, that's great. All right, so thank you for doing this. I appreciate it. I know you make my life easier, my clients' life easier.
And you make my clients' life so much easier. I can just say, I don't want to do your Facebook stuff. Talk to Kay and Tools to Connect. She's so much better.
So, and this is what's great. This is what we do in the Dynamis Network is we come up with a solution for the clients, whether that's web development, whether that's offline marketing, online marketing, whatever that is. So if you're watching this, join the DNET family. Hank Yuloff, thank you so much. You're a dear friend, and thank you for doing this.
By the way, if somebody wanted to call you, how would they get in touch with you?
They can actually go to my new website, which was just launched, toolstoconnect.com. Awesome. You can get there with the number 2 or the TO.
So they both work.
They both work.
See, and that's the kind of web information you need, because sometimes having one web address is good, but if you have more than one that go to the same place, you get the misspellings.
Yes. So,
hey, let's give them some free information.
Yeah,
that's what they need.
Exactly.
We're 20 minutes into it, and you finally got some free marketing information.
So, but yeah, that's how you can find me. Just go to my website, toolstoconnect.com, and you can access the blog, access anything you want to find with me, all my social media, all that good stuff.
Here you go.
So, thank you again, and we'll see you soon.